Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're now in public session, and we're going to review the minutes. We're talking the public minutes from last meeting of April 1st. One of you gentlemen could make a motion on that, I'd appreciate it.
Motion to approve the public meeting minutes of April 1st, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Non-public minutes, we all attended, so we're looking for a motion on that one too.
Motion to approve the non-public meeting minutes of April 1st, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so be it. Okay, Chief, we're up to you, department report.
Okay, so nothing crazy. It looks like on May 19th, the select board is going to come over, do an inspection of the safety center to look for any maintenance issues or things that need to be done to make corrections to the building.
Yeah.
Specifically, we've mentioned the baseboards around the outside of the building. They're rotting away, and you can allow rodents and bugs to get in, so they're gonna have to look at some of that. New laptops. So Rockingham County is going to Windows 11.
And expired.
And some of our laptops aren't compatible. So some of them can be upgraded from Windows 10. So we'll probably need 3 of them anyway.
You're gonna need that right off the bat.
Yeah, I mentioned to the town administrator we might have to hit the detail fund.
Yep.
So we'll
If
get
we
ready
hit
for
the
that.
detail fund, then I'd say we get them all. Or the other ones compatible with, are they?
Some of them I can upgrade or have them upgraded to Windows 11. They're Windows 10 Enterprise, so
Okay.
they have the requisite hardware. But some of them are 9 years old.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to figure out which, and then
Yeah.
we only wanna go to the well once.
Right.
So
yeah.
let's make it right before we make
I've gotten some
decision on that.
quotes, and again, these companies think because you're a municipality,
Yeah,
you
they
get
just-
buckets of money to.
Boy, I can remember when we got one of the first laptops. You had tough books when I first got it.
Yeah, so some of the tough books and some of the actual tablets, I ended up upgrading from Windows XP to Windows 7. I just ripped them open and put new RAM
Yeah.
in there and updated the BIOS. That's computer nerd talk for you guys on
Yeah.
YouTube. But I'm not sure I can do that, but I'm more than willing to experiment with them just to see what I can do. If they're already garbage, why not?
Yeah, so when you get into doing it, just make sure,
Yeah.
if we need, one's questionable, I only wanna go once to the bank.
Sure.
Does the Art Tech contract at all cover any of the tech?
I don't think it does, but Waterworks has 2 computers, and I consulted with Patrol PC, and they'll update theirs for $500 a piece. They just have to get them there, and then they'll send them back. So they're right down in Massachusetts, so
Wow.
they could drive them down if they wanted to.
Yeah, you could take all 3, or whatever.
Yeah,
you need.
whatever one, just drop
Bring
them
them and
off.
let them do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How much do you think it's going to be?
New computer, I got a quote for one, $6,200.
How much?
$6,200.
For one laptop?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So I'm looking at other
Wow.
avenues. That's
Geez, I'm sad I've been here so many years because I can remember what they cost us. Wow.
well, it's me $6,200.
Unbelievable.
It's so ridiculous for what we use them for.
Yeah.
So again, I'm looking around if I can find a more reasonable price. I'm involved with a grant person, and she's going to help me out by looking around. It's free of charge from one of the computer companies.
Yep.
She's going to look around for available grants. Some of them might be 100%, some might be a 50.
Terrific.
50. So we'll see. The only stipulation is that if they're doing the service for us, we buy them from them,
Yep.
which I'm okay with.
Right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's see.
So you got enough time between now and budget season in October
yeah.
to be able to come to us and
Oh,
say,
yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what we need and blah, blah, and this
Oh,
is
yeah.
gonna be the cost?
Yep, absolutely.
Because we're gonna be needing that.
Yep. I looked into the crosswalk on Manchester Road.
Yep.
So it's on the state's 10-year plan.
That's great.
Yeah, they could expedite it, but it would cost $25,000, and there aren't that many people interested in in doing that. So we'll probably have to stick it out on the 10-year plan and see what happens.
That's nice of them.
Yeah, yeah. So the unfortunate thing is, like anything else, motor vehicle grants and all that, no one's been injured or killed there, so it's kind of
Yeah.
a back burner. Yeah. So,
It would have to be a place of frequent pedestrian incident.
Yeah, or close calls or
Close
something
call
like
or
that.
something like that.
But
Yeah.
other than that, we did have a fatal car crash. I was in Aruba, and motorcyclist on one of those three-wheelers rear-ended a car on Chester Road near Hawthorne. He lasted a week and a half and then passed away, so,
Really?
yeah.
That happened on your watch, Kevin?
No, I was just coming in.
No, I mean, yeah, but it happened
Well, I
in Chester,
Chester
yeah.
Road, you know.
Yeah. So it happened when you were the acting chief.
I was actually, yeah, at the time.
Yeah.
That's right, you were gone.
So let's,
Yeah.
we'll pin it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I made sure everything went down smooth.
How about the guy that rammed the motorcycle rider in Londonderry? How about that?
That's, yeah, that's,
Hit him purposely with the car.
yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, yeah, he allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, it just, people let their emotions get the best
This
of them.
wasn't a case of that, this was just,
No, this was just, you
Actually,
know,
that was Litchfield, not Londonderry,
yeah.
oh, that's right, it is Litchfield, sorry, you're right.
right between Hudson, right?
Yeah, on
Road,
102,
yeah.
on 102, yeah. Anything else, Chip?
Nope, that's his,
Do you have
As
any
far as I got.
questions for the chief before we move on to the lieutenant?
No, seems arrests were down.
maybe Trevor was on vacation.
Well, he's gonna go over that. Okay, so if we're all set with you, chief, thank you very much. Kevin, it's your turn.
Yep, as that said, the rest were actually down. But Trevor was busy. He had a lot of, he had a few canine deployments. He's been real busy digging up drugs out there. So we had quite a few cases with that, some search warrants and stuff were
Yep.
completed and some stuff found.
That's all.
Matter of fact, he, it looks like he's well on his way to assist with a pretty sizable case over in Exeter on one of those stops, where he found a lot of stuff that Exeter was looking for from some.
The dog is trained to smell out pot or illegal drugs?
Yeah, Trevor, I think
Oh,
Trevor's
Trevor.
more trained than that than the dog is, yeah. No, well, in this case, he was looking for a particular vehicle that was put out for a bolo.
A bolo and,
For a nighttime burglary over
Yeah.
at one of the businesses, and
Mhm.
he stumbled upon it and found a lot more than
Yeah.
just what Exeter was looking for, so kudos to Trevor on that.
Absolutely.
But also a couple other deployments where he did find drugs as well.
fantastic.
What else we got here? Stops, it looks like motor vehicle stops maybe slightly down.
Was Carl on vacation?
Yeah, Carl might have been.
Okay, that's why.
Like the chief talked about with the accident over on Chester Road, we did have that one fatality. We had another untimely death over on Rattlesnake Hill Road, just recently. And then, what do we have here? Death by unauthorized taking, I wish I looked into that one a little more, because I'm not sure what those two were. But we've also been dealing with some potential car break-ins over kind of my neck of the woods, Wilson's Crossing, Rattlesnake Hill Road, Spofford, a lot of complaints, mainly online. We haven't been getting a lot of calls at the PD, but we're seeing it as we scan the socials. A lot of people complain about their cars been going through at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we posted, I think we posted something on Facebook at one point, just to remind everybody, lucky car doors, only the keys in the car.
And report it.
Yeah, actually, that reminds me, going back to Trevor's case, a vehicle was stolen as a result of that. Because when he stopped the vehicle, two subjects fled into the woods, and that's when the K9 was deployed to look for them and stuff. It appears one of the suspects stole a motor vehicle from the north end of town over there by the Manchester line.
Yep,
And then another one broke into some houses over on, again, the north end, North Reading Road, Hooksett, Manchester, Auburn, they're kind of all on that road.
oh,
A couple houses broke in.
so we had our first break-ins technically
I
in
think they
Auburn.
were in Hooksett. I think those were in Hooksett. The stolen vehicle was Auburn. Though.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
because I know Manchester Hooksett are very close right there.
They're all, yeah, it's tough. Like the driveway could be in Manchester.
Yeah, and the house-
houses in
yeah,
Auburn,
yeah,
vice
yeah.
versa. So it's very,
Yeah, that's right.
it's real tricky. you
Yeah.
know. So there was a lot. All three agencies were involved.
You guys had a kind of a busy month here in a way,
Yeah.
This time of year. so
when
it's
you're
picking
hearing
up.
about all this stuff.
Yeah,
it's
picking up.
Break-ins in general, other than that, for the rest of the town been pretty
Most of
good?
it, most of it has been car break-ins.
Car break-ins, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son says leave your car unlocked, that way they won't break in.
Yeah. Well, you can't, just
Yeah.
don't leave anything.
Yeah,
in, that's all.
I lock my car, they wanna break the window, go ahead. All right,
Am I forgetting? I feel like I might be forgetting something here, Chief.
Yeah,
I think I might have got it all though.
yeah, it sounds like it.
drug take-back day, how'd we do? Did, Melissa's probably the one who stayed here and does that, or what? on drug take-back?
She was here, what do we got, 100 pounds, is that what they said?
108 pounds.
108 pounds.
No, less than sometime, but you've had it more than just once a
Right,
year.
so and probably people are getting in the mindset that, you know, if you no longer need your medications, let's, you know, either bring them to the station and dump them,
Yep.
or,
Mhm.
you know, just give them on your own somewhere else.
Anything else, Kevin?
No, I think that's it.
You have any questions for the lieutenant? Hey, good job on your first assignment. I mean, your first time really doing it.
Oh, thank you.
You
Appreciate
know,
it.
in the meeting.
Got it.
He had a hard act to follow.
All right. Fantastic. Okay, so neighborhood watch. Steve, how are you?